Yeah, that's what I said. You can't skip the animations by hitting escape. If so, the egg won't work. Exactly. Not gonna skip anything. Sometimes Easter eggs are finicky like that. Don't skip any. There it is! 6 times only. The Easter egg. We actually go back in time to Discworld 1. To the beginning of the game. They look so different from each other.
Hey, I remember this.
You should.
Aha! Things have changed, haven't they? Who are you? I'm you, just better drawn and animated. Just look at those jagged pixels, not to mention that mono voice.
Come on, he didn't look that bad.
Please tell me what's going on. I'm from the sequel, and there's been a few changes, I can tell you. Higher resolution, a wizard must look the goods, you know.
True.
Better sound, after all my voice isn't supplied by just anybody, you know. Longer rest periods between quests, less walking, that sort of thing.
Not really. There's still a lot of walking.
I don't see why they don't just have lots of film clips. I could sleep through the whole game then.
Well, then we're just watching a movie. Not playing a game.
Well, if you're from the sequel, then perhaps you could help me.
Help with what?
I've been wandering around here for days like a puppet on a string. The person playing this game has no idea.
Well, sometimes people are like that. They
Could
don't...
you please explain to me that thing about butterflies and lampposts? Are you kidding? That's not going to help you. Honestly, some people. Look, I'm afraid I have to be somewhere else. Be seeing you then. Goodbye for now.
He didn't say the thing that he was supposed to say. I guess they cut it out. From the European version or something. Unless we still do it a lot of times and we go back there. I think that is the only Easter egg there is in the game. At least that's what I found out. But he was supposed to say this Rincewind. Oh, you will get another conversation. 4 different conversations. And you have to go through the circle 20 times. Let's do it. I'm up for it. Easter eggs are fun. So let's see what kind of conversation we're gonna get this time. Hello there, past Rincewind. Again. Apparently we end up in the same spot every time.
Oh dear, that deja vu headache is coming on again. Who are you? I'm you, just better drawn and animated.
That's the same conversation.
Just look at those jagged pixels, not to mention that mono voice.
You're saying the same things.
Please tell me what's going on. I'm from the sequel, and there's been a few changes, I can tell you. Higher resolution, a wizard must look the goods, you know.
And a deja vu.
Better sound, after all my voice isn't supplied by just anybody, you know. Longer rest periods between quests, less walking, that sort of thing.
Say something new.
Well, at least this keeps you off the streets. Well, if you're from the sequel, then perhaps you could help me. I've been wandering around here for days like a puppet on a string. The person playing this game has no idea.
Only the beginning was different, that he said he has
Could you please explain to me that thing about butterflies and lampposts?
that he had the deja vu headache. I guess it's
Now look, we've had words about this kind of thing before.
Yes, we have.
You come home from a long day's work, you switch on the computer and spend hour after hour fiddling about with object combinations.
Yeah, that's the adventure game rule.
Never quite getting it right.
Yeah, that's an adventure game thing.
Ah, now there's satisfaction for you. If ever you're in Ankh-Morpork, then look me up. Goodbye! See you later!
It's easy to look you up. You're the same person. He just looks in the mirror and he sees himself already there. You're just from the future. You just look different. You can't really look yourself up otherwise. Unless you're in a book. there seems to be one more bit into this. 5 different scenes. The 5th scene, you have to use the sub-register on Rincewind 12 times until Rincewind changes his response. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. We'll do that once we have done all of these 4 conversations. So this is the 3rd conversation now. Let's see what he says this time. Anything new? Deja vu?
It's amazing. I think I've had this deja vu before.
Yes, you have.
Who are
Twice.
you? I'm you, just better drawn and animated.
We know.
Just look at those jagged... Please, tell me what's going on. I'm from the sequel, and there's been a few changes. Higher resolution, better sound. After all, my voice isn't supplied by just longer rest periods. For the life of me, I don't see why they don't just have lots of film clips. Well, if you're from the sequel, then perhaps you could help me. I've been wandering around here for... That person play... Could you please explain... No, not in any shape, way or form. Not in any permutation or restatement.
Yeah.
Allow me to compliment the game designers for establishing a logic system completely at odds with a real, rational world. Sort of explains a lot, doesn't it?
Does it? Really?
Well, who'd have thought, eh?
I don't think there's any logic in these games.
Look, I'm afraid I have to be somewhere else. See you later. Goodbye.
These guys are weird together. But then again, it's Rincewind. He's always been weird. So that was the 3rd conversation. Now for the 4th. And then we're gonna do the 5th. And the 5th is gonna be a doozy to do. But I wanna do it because the 5th is something to talk about. Just watching Rincewind talk to his past self from the 1st game. It's kind of hilarious. I have to admit, I've been smiling here all the time. So the 4th conversation. Let us begin. I wonder what he's gonna say differently this time. Well, we'll see. That's the magic of especially funny. Especially.
Ow, my back, my aching back.
But you landed face first.
This place looks like a good place to sleep.
It's your old room, of course it would be.
You know, there's something familiar about this whole scene.
It's the 1st game, you moron! You should have realized this already.
Who are you?
I wonder.
And you, there's something familiar about your voice.
That's you dumb dimwit damn.
Yeah, the graphics may have changed, but the voice is definitely the same.
It's you!
Please tell me what's going on. I'm from the sequel, and there's been a few changes, I can tell you.
Same thing all over and over.
Higher resolution, better sound. After all, my voice isn't supplied by longer rest periods. Well, at least this keeps you off the street. Well, if you're from the sequel, then perhaps you could help me. I've been wandering around. Could you please... Read the hint book, have we? Well, just play properly and not spoil it for everybody else.
Yeah, that's how you should play adventure games.
Fascinating, isn't it? The length of desperate stupidity some people will go to just to solve a game.
I'm sorry, I have used walkthroughs sometimes.
Sorry, can't stay and chat all day. Must be off.
But
Be seeing you then.
I use them...
Bye for now.
I use them only because I am stupid myself. I cannot solve some puzzles, so I need help for it. But then again, there are a lot of games where the puzzles are so convoluted that there's no way you can figure them out on your own unless you really try everything you can. Okay, so we did those 4 conversations now we use the sub-register 12 times on ourselves.
Let's just leave her alone.
Nope.
Not a bad idea, but the legs seem to get in the way.
The legs seem to get in the way. Okay. So once he chases the response, then we go back to the stones 5 times again to activate the 5th conversation, which is going to be hilarious. Trust me, this is gonna be funny. Yeah, I've spoiled myself with this Easter egg already, but It's funny, trust me. I am patient enough to do this. I'm used to doing all kinds of achievements and everything in games, so this is like an achievement for me, and I will hunt it down until I do it. Please be the super secret. I don't even know how you can tell if it's the super secret cutscene. So we can only hope. Rincewind?
It's amazing. I think I've had this deja vu before.
Yes, you have. Quite a few times now.
I'm you. Just look at those. Please tell me what's. I'm from the sequel, and there's been a few higher resolution, better sound, longer red. For the life of me, I don't see why they don't just have lots of. Well, if you're from the sequel, could you please? No, not in any per. Allow me to compliment the game. Sort of explains a lot, doesn't it? I want to be the first person in the game to say.
Yes. Yes.
Not one of your better ideas, I'm afraid. Been there, done that. Let's leave well enough alone. What do you mean I've already said it? All right then. I want to be the first person in a sequel to say.
Well, now you said it twice.
Anyway, nobody wrote in and said they'd heard it in the first game. It must have been too well hidden. Well, who'd have thought, eh? Look, I'm afraid I have to be somewhere else. See you later. Goodbye.
So there you have it. He actually said the F word, but it was censored. Now, if you noticed that the previous Rincewind mentioned that he is not the first one to say the F word, because that is true. And he said, and the sequel Rincewind said that it must have been really well hidden, and it is. I looked this up to find out if this Easter egg is real, and it is. In the previous versions of the Discworld 1 game, not the version that I have, because in the earlier versions, the first versions of the game, there is an Easter egg right at the end of the game when you are about to confront the dragon in the plaza area, and you have this big crowd of people. There are some people that are not characters from the game, at least you have never seen them before. And there was a very odd combination that you had to do of clicking a one guy's first, from our point of view, first the left eye and then the right eye, then move to another character and click on one of their eyes, and then click on the right nipple of the Amazon woman. And once you do this combination, Rincewind would turn towards the camera and he would say, "I would like to be the first person in an adventure game to say the word fuck." And he actually says it. It's not censored or anything. He will say fuck.
I want to be the first person in a game to say fuck.
And that is the biggest Easter egg in any game that I've ever seen. Because the combination is so ridiculous. It's pixel hunting to do the combination to get it to work so that Rincewind can say fuck. I mean, it's ridiculous. But in this game, it's censored, but he actually says it twice. So that's kind of awesome. And I actually got it. Woo! We got the Easter egg, and I'm happy that I got it. Woohoo! Now, luggage, get back here. Because I got work to do.
The woman is tied to a stake. What could she possibly do with that?
Well, let's untie her, maybe?
I'm afraid I can't cut that.
Well, can we use the knife then?
Cutting that won't help me.
Well, I have an idea. Since we cannot cut her out of the stake here, let's put her down somewhere. Well, if that wasn't a fucking good Easter egg. Indeed. Oh, that was awesome. I actually got it, and I've got a recording of it. Yes! Yes! I can prove to people that I have actually made this Easter egg appear. Seriously, I found only one video of this. Seriously. It's that rare of an Easter egg to show to people. And once I upload this video to YouTube, I'm gonna be happy. And I don't care if I mentioned that I'm uploading this to YouTube. I've mentioned that in many videos. Because these are live streams. Live streams are like that. You just talk about stuff. Will you stop moving, luggage? Thank you. There she is.
Jokes for women.
Yeah, we know. So, what's gonna happen? Are you gonna stone her to death?
Women want the joke.
Gratuitous Python scene.
Yes, yes, yes.
This is Life of Brian.
Head. Ooh.
Apologies to
Get
Python
him, get
Monty
him.
Python.
Oh dear, that deja vu headache is coming on again.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Oh, well, it's what the punters want. Still, at least they know what's supposed to happen.
And seriously, all those ladies have beards? Are they tall dwarves?
Yada, 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 yada. Ah, here we are. In that she did take comedy in vain, is hereby sentenced to be stoned by soft, chewy rock candy.
Awesome. They stole it.
What? Taken comedy in vain?
Yeah, you're a soft jester.
How?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It does. Define your terms, you fascist.
The terms are that you're
Well,
not
it's for
funny.
lame comedy then.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not funny at all. And you're supposed
Stuff that's lifeless, dull.
to always look on
The
the
sort of
bright.
rubbish you get when you lamely parrot off other people's material instead of coming out with something worthwhile all of your own.
They're disguised as males because women aren't allowed at Stony, right? Yeah. Right. Of course. Should have remembered that
Stop
from
that.
Life of Brian. I haven't seen that movie in
You were
years.
parroting.
I'm sorry.
I am not parroting. I am parodying.
Yeah, it's a totally different thing.
Parodying.
Yeah. He's pretty much playing himself.
Completely different.
Didn't he play this role in the
Parodying.
movie?
Remember that, and then we don't get sued.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
And he would sue you because he is one of the Monty Pythons.
Stop it! Stop it! Now, who threw that?
The one with the vase on her head. He said.
Was it you?
Yes.
Well,
Well, she was parroting.
She wasn't even saying anything.
stop it! Stop it! Right. No one is to stone anybody.
Until you blow this whistle.
We've seen it.
Well, it's a nice movie.
That's parroting.
It's not the best Monty Python movie,
Stone it! Stone it!
but it has its moments.
Not me. No, I'm not the one who wanted this stuff.
We actually do need the rock candy.
They made me do it.
Don't blame us. Oh no.
I say, shall we call this one the dead parroting sketch?
Bottom dish. Yeah, there it came.
Watch it.
Oh great, she fled. That's not what I was looking for. I needed her help. At least we got the rock candy.
Candy rock. And I do mean candy rock. As in, if I eat it, I'll be sipping milky tea through a straw for the rest of my life.
And you say that it's like a bad thing. Oh, we lost the suffragister. So who's gonna help me now? Damn it.
A length of rope. Sort of like string on steroids.
Something like that. You never know when you might need some good rope.
I have no further use for that.
Oh, great. Do we need to find her from somewhere, or... So we got the candy rock and rope. What good use are they gonna be for me? I need help to get... No, we'll pop your hummus to yourself. Just pop it up your ass. Luggage. You are so slow even when you have 12 feet. Or how many you have.
A candy rock does not want to be used with that.
How about the mouse?
A candy rock.
I wonder what I need it for, anyway. I have no idea what I need the candy rock for. I haven't figured anything out to use that for. Maybe I can give the arm to the vultures here.
Yeah, I know that's what they want, but I'll give it back to him in my own time.
Okay. Fair enough, Rincewind. Fair enough. If you say you need it, then we shall keep it. Maybe the ironing board is the key to the unicorn suit.
I'll need an iron if you want me to iron that out.
No, we don't need to iron it out. I just thought if we put it inside, you carry it on your back, and it looks like you're a horse. A very square horse.
I don't think it would fit in a snowstorm. I don't think...
So we need to put something in there. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. Okay. Can I actually make the wire into the... I'm an idiot. I needed the... I had the things to use to make the pyramid. I just saw it in the plans that's a hollow pyramid. I'm a dummy.
Good idea. I might try that. Hey! It looks older. A length of rope. Sort of like string on steroids.
So we can use the pyramid to make things look older?
Good idea. Hey! It looks older.
Okay. Is there anything that we need to make look older for realsies? I can't think of any of these items to look older that could be useful. Maybe the mouse?
Good idea. Hey!
Maybe if we use the mouse.
I think he's past caring.
An old undead mouse. What do we need to make look older? Can't think of anything. But I'm sure it has its uses for something somewhere. I can't think of anything that was young that needs to look old. She might get killed. Why isn't she at the chase?
A poster. Neo-Fauvist post-cubist surrealism, I see. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's upside down.
She did run into the desert, maybe tied herself to the guru's pole. Well, she doesn't have the rope anymore, but never know if she has more rope. She could be at the hermit's place.
Granny Weatherwack.
A cat. We can ask about a cat.
For asking about the Elf Queen's pet.
Oh.
Knowing all about elves as you do, you wouldn't happen to know what the elf queen's pet is, by any chance?
Oh, it'll be a unicorn. Always is with elves.
Cool.
Now you're Pixie. That'll usually have a bumblebee or a stick insect. Maybe a frog.
Uh-huh.
But for your bona fide elven queen, the unicorn is de rigueur.
Oh, de rigueur.
So, what can you tell me about unicorns?
They're white and they have a horn.
Know much about them?
Oh, yes. They tend to follow me around, you know. Can't think why. Anyway, the thing to remember about unicorns is the horn. That's its stock in trade, you see. Get the horn right and all the rest will follow.
Maybe I can
Let's
ask.
just stop all this now.
Maybe I can ask her about the. God damn it! Will you click on the fucking luggage, not everywhere else? You stupid game. I was trying to show this to her.
I don't think I'd like to share my unicorn suit with that.
Why not? She's an expert. She might know if it's okay. Can we actually take the mirror? Huh, we can. Cool.
My hands are already warm enough.
I was hoping we could take it.
I guess this is the bucket they all kick before they go. Nope, afraid it's welded to the floor.
Then they won't be kicking the bucket if it's welded to the floor. Will you go up, Greenswin? What the fuck is wrong with this game? Just go. Just. Don't tell me the game is broken somehow.
I better not store that away.
Oh, he was returning the mirror. Damn it. I wanted the mirror with us. Gotta be useful at some place. Okay. So to the desert we go. To the cartwheel we go. Nope, she's not here. I wonder if I could use the pyramid on the mummy.
Good idea. Hey, it looks older.
I was hoping that we would make it look a little younger.
Good idea.
Oh, I have no idea. I cannot think of anything to do. I can't think of anything we did. Other than find the answer to the question of why. And stuff.
Just think, I know where to come if ever I want to change the flow of time. I wish I could skip past this next few hours of gameplay and see how the end credits turned out.
Well, you wouldn't use the pyramid on yourself, so...
Oh, that's enough of this conversation for me.
We didn't even do any conversation. You just talked to yourself.
Good idea. Hey, it looks older.
Well, he's not dead. That's a good thing. So...
No, it's glue. Why are pyramids so popular?
Well, it's all just a...
Time?
Yes. You see, a pyramids alter the flow of... So, what the people want is for me to make a pyramid where... Then when they feel themselves begin to croak, they can bud hopefully in the millennium.
And does anyone ever figure out a cure for what ails them?
No. They're all too busy building... I have a terrific design here for a reverse pyramid. It's great. I can age wine in a second. But do you think I can get the... It's always design a maze to protect the king. Call that a...
Wine,
See you
huh?
later.
I wonder if there's any wine that we need to find. I don't have any wine. I do have honey.
The honey would only make it sticky.
I was trying to age the freaking... Never mind. Okay. This might be a little harder than I thought.
Lo, behold the majesty of this tall... Who knows?
I guess he says the same thing about every pyramid.
Can SpiderMwa find the answer to the why? And why was he so obsessed with this opera jester? Tune in next time for the next episode of Discworld 2.